All right, welcome everybody to our first for the year, first for 2018 health, wellness, lifestyle online event. We're very excited to be kicking off 2018 in this awesome way, coming to you live on this event. So we've got some awesome sharers who are going to share their awesome stories with you tonight. But firstly, I'm going to hand it over to my friend Karen, and she is going to show you what it's all about. So, Karen, if you're there.
Yeah. Hi. How you going?
Good.
Thanks, darling. Oh, goodness. I just hope this computer doesn't shut down. But I know we've got some people on here. If for some reason the computer shuts down again, that we'll be able to jump in and take over. So welcome, everyone. How exciting. It's a new year. Hands up who's looking forward to the year. Who's got plans? Who's got health plans? Yeah, me. Awesome. I see lots of hands coming up. Absolutely need to get moving and grooving. Got some more time up my sleeve this year as well with kids at daycare and things like that. So very excited. What we're on here tonight to talk about is our health and how a majority of the ladies that I can see on this call tonight have been able to help thousands of people Australia-wide and internationally with their health and getting themselves back on track. We know that these days that there is so much wrong with the world when it comes to health. There are so many people suffering from so many diseases, things like heart disease, cancer, diabetes, immune disorders, which is something I hear so much of, bowel issues, skin problems, children that are, not eating, the right fruits and veggies or any fruit and veggies whatsoever. And I'm sure that we're all aware of people who have been touched by or, personally or through friends who've got cancer. There's so much disease out there that this world is suffering from. And one of the things that I'm going to talk to you about tonight is a way that we know that we're able to boost the amount of fruits and vegetables that we're getting into our bodies on a daily basis. So we do know, and please tell me if I'm incorrect here, but I'm pretty sure that everybody knows that they should be eating good, healthy foods to support their body. Would that be right? Yeah. No, we can't live on chips and chocolate and Red Bull and soft drinks. That's not going to support our system. And the thing is that we're finding that people are really making poor decisions when it comes to health still. Today, one of the ones is like smoking, say, for example. People, even though we know it's bad for us and that it can kill us, nobody seems to really get that real message. And it's same when it comes to eating good, healthy foods. And I'm not saying that I don't eat treats every now and then. Of course I do, but I certainly am very mindful about the foods that I put in my body on a daily basis. And that's what we're all about. All the women on here that have invited you along tonight to have a listen are really wanting to inspire more women and more families to be able to eat good, healthy foods and make better choices and empower themselves to take control of their health moving forward. And how we do that is we've got an incredible product that's called Juice Plus, and you may have heard of that product before. And what it is this incredible blend of fruits, vegetables, and berries that has been encapsulated into a little capsule. Simple and easy and convenient and affordable. An incredible way to be able to boost the amount of fruits and vegetables that you're getting in your body every single day. So you're getting a rainbow variety, that consistency of all those different colors from loads of different fruits and veggies. Now you could go out shopping and you could buy some groceries, and let's say you bought a punnet of blueberries or raspberries or something of the like. You could spend up to $5 to $6, sometimes $8 a punnet. I don't know about you guys, but a punnet of blueberries went in my house tonight in like less than 5 minutes between two kids, and I think I barely got like 3 or 4. The cost of eating healthy is expensive, and I get it. But when you've got these beautiful little children in your lives, it's so important that we make sure that we're getting this goodness into their bodies, not only for them, but also for us to be able to help support us going forward. So this product is really, really simple, little capsule form, like I said. The plants or the fruits and the vegetables and the berries are vine ripened. They're chosen when they're most nutritionally dense, put into a huge grinder, ground down, the water's taken out, the sugar's taken out, and then put into this incredible little vegan capsule. So perfect, easy, convenient way to be able to boost what you're getting on a daily basis. Now, most people know that they should be getting at least 2 to 5 serves of fruits and veg a day. Now, that's the Australian standards. Now, how many people actually do that every single day? Hands up, who does it every day? Not many people. It's pretty easy. So on those days, I know for myself, this is my insurance policy. And when I take these, on those days that I do fall down, I know that my body is covered. And the things that I've seen in my own health are things like my immunity is incredible. Like I very, very, very rarely get sick. I'm sleeping really well. My skin's glowing. My hair's growing. I'm feeling the best I've felt. And I'm 44 this year and got 2 little kids, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. And I think that says something as well, right? Because it's busy times. And my energy level is incredible. And that's really, really important to me. And I know that I am eating pretty consistently good food. But what I do know is that I'm boosting my body every single day with these babies as well. Now, another capsule that we have is an omega. So hands up, who's taking omegas? Yeah, a few people with their hands up. Now, omegas are really, really important for our heart health. They're also amazing for our cholesterol. They're incredible for people who suffer from anxiety and depression. They're an incredible fatty acid that our body actually needs, our brain needs to function properly. So a lot of people are, not, eating carbs and not eating proteins and not eating fats in their diets. Yet what is really important is that our body gets a bit of all the good stuff. And fats, there are good fats, and that's where our omegas come in. Our beautiful omegas actually come from the actual source itself. And what is that? Does anybody know? It's called algae. It's where the fish goes to get their source, okay, of omega. So an incredible 3, 6, and 9. They're in a vegan capsule. They taste delicious. I can actually eat the capsule because I love them. They taste delicious. But I do put them also into smoothies as well for the kids. So incredible product. And like I said, a really, really important one. Great. Well, there's so many people suffering from anxiety and depression. Imagine if you could help impact somebody that just through getting on some amazing products like this. Now, the other thing that I get really passionate about, and for some of you may know, I'm actually a hypnobirthing practitioner now. And I've had 2 hypnobirthing babies. And so I took this incredible product through my 2nd pregnancy and had a huge shift in the way I felt through that pregnancy. Not only were my energy levels incredible, I was running a couple of businesses on the side. I had he was 1.5, up to a 2-year-old. And I went to the States. I went on a trip to the States, a whirlwind trip for 4 days. And just my energy was just nuts through the pregnancy. And not only that was post-pregnancy was incredible as well. I really recovered. I seriously felt like that very next morning, I felt incredible. I felt like I could run a marathon. My milk came in straight away. And again, my energy levels were insane. So I really put it down. And actually, the other thing I noticed too is when I look at photos is that the water retention that I had. Even though I ate really healthy with the first pregnancy, the second pregnancy, I looked like a complete different person. My body just kept in great shape and that water retention wasn't there as well. So I'm very, very passionate about mums getting that good food into their bodies also whilst they're pregnant, because everything that we eat or put onto our bodies passes over into that little baby. Okay, there's studies that shows that in the placenta, when the placentas are tested, that toxins and things are kept in that placenta. And guess where the baby gets its food from? Exactly. So things like what we put on our skin, also obviously what we put into our body in regards to food. So that second pregnancy, I purely took Juice Plus, no other synthetic products, and had an incredible birth pregnancy and an incredible healthy baby as well, which is amazing. As mums, we all want that. And so it's really important for me to be able to share that, because I want other mums to know, the difference as well. And then the other thing is talking about children and babies being mums. We've got this amazing product, which is the fruits and vegetables from the capsule in a little chewy version for the kids. The kids love them. They're easy to eat in a fruit and veg form, and they're helping themselves. And there's plenty of mums and dads out there that are struggling so hard to get good food into their body, into their little kids' bodies. And what we know is that these really help to change their palates, and their bodies actually are flooded with the nutrients, so their bodies actually start to crave good nutrients. Okay, so that's really, really a huge impact that we can make. The studies show that, our children aren't going to our children aren't going to live as long as what we're going to live. And that's extremely scary. Yeah. And if you look around, and you see other children and the choices that they're making, and, and sometimes it's the parents' fault too for what they put in front of the kids. But also sometimes I know it's really hard for kids who don't have the taste for good fruits and veggies. So this is an amazing product. It comes free with any adult who gets started on the product as well, which is sensational. We sponsor over 1 million children worldwide, which just makes my heart so happy to think that we're being able to sponsor that many children in the world, to be able to create lots of health and happiness for their little bodies. Another incredible product, and the last product I'm going to talk about, are these beautiful plant-based shakes. I call them smoothies in my house because we use them as a little smoothie base, full of plants only, no gluten, no dairy, amazing nutrition, things like quinoa, pumpkin powder, yucca powder, spirulina, Brussels sprouts. All the goodness comes from plants. So it's a plant powder. That's what I call it. It's not protein. It's not a whey-based protein. Okay, very, very different. These are incredible for the kids. Great snacks. Make amazing desserts. Great for cakes and muffins and things like that as well. And come in 2 different flavors, chocolate and vanilla. For me, this is my staple. I have these every single day. I literally throw my capsules into it as a busy mama, blend it up into a smoothie, and that's presto, that's the start to my day. So incredible ingredient also in here called niacinamide, and niacinamide's a natural mineral, and it's very good as a mood booster. So sensational for mums to be able to start their day right as well. The other thing is we have some beautiful programs throughout the business where we help support you in regards to eating plans and things like that, from shopping guides to the different types of foods that you should be eating, recipes and all that sort of stuff, and amazing support online for anybody who's wanting to kickstart their health. This is incredible. So for me, I know that every day the people that I'm supporting are really getting a lot of support and guidance, and loads of recipes as well. And research. There's so much research. We've got amazing research on our products, and the proof is in the pudding. We all know that fruits and veggies should be eaten to be able to help fight disease. I really don't think that we need research on things like that, but for those of us who are research nerds, it's the information's there for you to look up on our site and readily available for everyone. So that's enough about the products. The best part about these products are the stories that people are able to share. So I would love for Ange, would you mind taking yourself off mute, honey, and sharing your beautiful story with us, when you started on the products and what improvements you've seen to your health and your family's health?
Okay, here I am. Hi everybody. So my story started probably, 8 months ago now, maybe. I don't know. It's just been an incredible journey. So Misti got me started on the products after a major health scare in my life. I've gone through. So it was good to have a natural product to turn to through it all. So Misti's actually asked me to share a pretty close story to my heart tonight with the Juice Plus, as well as another story. So to start with, I have had really bad bloods for a good part of my life. A lot of stress, a lot of bad stuff in my life has led me to be pretty unhealthy. They actually found some growths on my cervix a few years ago, which they cut all away and everything, and pretty much told me that I would never have a baby again unless it was some sort of miracle. So then went through all of that, have 2 beautiful, healthy children, was okay with not having another child in my life. I then separated from my husband, became a single mum. Life got really hectic. My health got put on the back burner again. Everything was about providing for them. I then developed some really nasty stuff around my stomach, which got me to December 2016, where the doctor pretty much told me that I had 2 choices. I could go in and have some of my stomach removed, or I could live 6 months and do as I wished. So I went with the let's go cut some of my stomach out journey, which was pretty scary, being I was on my own. I shipped my kids off to their father 700 kilometers away and went into hospital not knowing what was going to happen. I came out of the surgery. I was still really ill. They had me on all these different multivitamins. They had me on all these different medications. Nothing was stabilizing my bloods. Nothing was making me feel better. I couldn't keep food down. I was vomiting constantly. Yes, I was losing weight, which was a good thing, but it was a really unhealthy way in the beginning. Then I started seeing Misti post about Juice Plus, and I started asking questions. She started giving me information, and then I finally got on the product. I went away with all the other medications. I went away with all the other multivitamins and just stuck with my Juice Plus. Didn't tell my doctors, didn't tell anyone what I was doing, because I didn't want any negativity around it. I wanted it to be really positive, and I wanted to do it for me. I then went to the doctor after having all my bloods done, and he was like, wow, what's going on? You've gone from being, low in everything to sitting back at normal levels. My health then changed in that I was starting to really enjoy the gym. I was loving getting up, going to the gym every day, and my weight started dropping off me naturally. And I was able to eat again. So for me, Juice Plus pretty much saved my life, I could say, because if I had continued on the multivitamins and everything they had me on, I don't know if I could eat still. Like, I don't know. I was on a pretty nasty road. So it's been awesome. But then I met a wonderful man not long after I had the surgery, and I fell pregnant, which was also a massive miracle for me. Pretty heartbreaking in that I was in a fairly high-end stressful job at the time, and I lost Bob at around the 8-week mark. So it was pretty hard to swallow, but in saying that, we're not giving up. I fell once, I'm going to fall again. So, and that's all. I put a lot of that down to Juice Plus and it changing my life and my health, for going from, it's never going to happen to, hey, you know what? I fell once, I'm going to fall again. And, I'm going to have this big, beautiful family. And with Juice Plus, I'm going to be able to stay at home and be a mum as well. So, yeah, that's my story.
That's an amazing story, Ange. Thank you so much, darling, for sharing such a personal thing as well. So I'm sorry to hear, but yeah, like you said, it will happen again for sure. So you're looking amazing. You're totally glowing from what I can see. So radiating health, which is amazing from where you've come from. So power to you, girl. Incredible. Thanks for sharing, babe. Misti, would you mind sharing your story, darling? Like, how long have you been on the products now for, and then what sort of changes did you find the products have had for you?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Ange. I just wanted to say thanks to Ange because last time she shared her story, she didn't talk about a Juice Plus baby, so I reached to hear that if it wasn't too raw and emotional. So it was nice to hear it. But yeah, so I have been on the Juice Plus products for 13 months now, and they have been a game changer for me and my family. I was one of those people that sat on the fence watching Katie on the products for about 5 months. I always considered myself and my husband to be quite fit and healthy. He is a personal trainer, and we're both quite into fitness and healthy eating, aside from the, random treats that we like to have. So I thought, I don't really need it, but, you can always take your health to the next level. So 5 months of watching Katie's amazing journey, I thought, yep, I'm going to jump onto these products. And it was within the first few weeks that I sort of started seeing amazing results with my energy. At that point of my life, I was a part-time working mum. Pete was fly out, and Jet was about 18 months old. So I was pretty much a zombie mum, feeling exhausted all the time, resting when Jet rested. Like every day that I wasn't working, I was laying down at lunchtime and having to sleep with Jet, and I just thought that was normal. Because that's just what I did, and that's what I thought every mama did. So, but after being on the products for a couple of weeks, I noticed the energy, and the first thing I noticed that I wasn't having those naps with Jet. I was actually getting jobs done. I was sort of folding washing and stuff, and I thought, oh wow, this is pretty incredible. That was probably the first thing. And then as time went on, there was some more benefits that I sort of noticed. As I said, I was quite into health and fitness. So I noticed that my endurance had improved, my muscle recovery was quicker. Then I was seeing the obvious results, like the hair, skin and nail. I love sharing the story of how I used to spend thousands of dollars on hair extensions. And then he put me on Juice Plus, and my hair is just, I'm growing. It just grows like Rapunzel, basically. I used to be the type of person that would never want to get it cut, and now I'm going to my hairdresser and saying cut 2 inches off. It's too long. So, in the 13 months that I've been on the products, I haven't been sick once, so I haven't had a cold or a flu in that whole time, which I think is pretty amazing, because any random person is sure to get it at least once or twice a year, but I haven't had it in that time period. And we've been down here in Cooma. We had experienced our first winter last year, and we were sort of reaching temperatures of negative 10 degrees and up at the snow every weekend in winter. And I thought, I'm going to get sick for sure. Like, this temperature is ridiculous. But no, not once has Pete and I got sick. So that's just a huge testament to our products and the benefits of flooding your bodies with the whole food nutrition, basically, that Juice Plus has to offer. For Pete, he's on the products as well. To start with, he was quite skeptical. As I said, he's a personal trainer, so he's had everything thrown at him, whether it be isogenics, protein powders, you name it. He's tried it, he's tested it, and he's just like, no, Misti, not another one of those things. But unbeknown to myself, he went and did a lot of research on the products behind my back when I sort of committed to them, and then he's come back to me and he's like, you know what, they're pretty good. He said, I didn't know what you were getting yourself into, and I didn't want you to sort of be taken advantage of. Like, he was just a little bit concerned about me and wanted to make sure that I was, see what I was signing us up to. And he was like pretty amazed with them, and he gave the go ahead. And he hasn't had a cold sore. Like, he's got that herpes virus that, dirty old cold sore would pop up every now and then, and he hasn't had one in the time he's been on Juice Plus. If he does go away, because he still travels away a bit for work, and if he forgets to take his Juice Plus, he'll ring me. He's like, oh my gosh, I've got that tingle on my lip, I can feel a cold sore coming on. He'll get home, double dose, and nothing ever comes of it. So and then obviously for Jet, my son, his palate has totally changed in the 12 months that he's been on the free kids chews. He's gone from just being a normal eater, like not fussy, but not eating anything out of the ordinary. Like, he wouldn't be, he would sort of argue, I suppose, to eat salads and spinach and stuff like that. And now he's asking for tomatoes and mushrooms for breakfast. So it's incredible for him as well, and he loves his chews, and so do I. But yeah, and I just love being, you know, a role model to him. Like, he reminds me, have you taken your Juice Plus, mummy? And every day he asks for his Juice Plus. So yeah, I just love being a healthy role model for him as well. So Juice Plus has certainly changed our lives and will certainly be in our lives for the rest of our lives. So yeah, that's my story.
Oh, that's fabulous, Misty. Thank you, darling. Thanks so much for sharing. And you're also glowing. Every time I see you, you look amazing. And that hair, who would have thought? Like, you used to have hair extensions. You got the most incredible hair I've ever seen. So.
I know. I do love it now. I'm quite proud of it.
Yeah, good. You should be. So they're just a couple of, you know, examples, I suppose, of, you know, individuals' different stories. And this product, we never know how it's going to affect somebody's health. And for some people, it's really dramatic quite quickly. And for others, it might take that little bit more time. Depending where your body's at and what your body needs is depending where it will actually start working, because this product works on a cellular level because it is fruits and veggies, okay? And really important to know that it is a natural whole food product. So safe for mamas to take, safe for if you're breastfeeding, pregnant, all of the above, for all ages. Every single person needs more goodness into their bodies. So you know that I'm passionate about it. Obviously, I've been speaking about it tonight and sharing these incredible stories. And as I mentioned earlier, we are on a bit of a mission to be able to inspire and help other people with their health, because there are so many more people out there who need that inspiration. So we're going to change it up a little notch, and I'm going to introduce Katie, who is going to chat to us about our mission and what we're all about and how that all works. So thanks, Katie. Oh, we just froze.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Myself, sorry.
Oh, yours, baby. That's all good.
I don't have anything prepared because I thought Kristine was going to take over now. Sorry.
Fine. Sorry, beg your pardon. Sorry, Kristine. Go. Fire away. All good, Katie. You can listen. Thanks, honey. Sorry, darling. My mistake.
Thank you for sharing those beautiful stories as well, girls. How amazing. And as Karen said, we never know what it's going to do for someone, but the stories like that excite us and get us out of bed every single day. You know, the two biggest problems in the world right now is health and wealth. And everyone that I have spoken to in the first couple of weeks of this year, when I've checked in to see how 2017 was or how the festive season was, everyone has talked about how they struggled, how they had to drop a few presents this Christmas for the kids. People were financially strapped. So we're seeing a real shift out there in the moment in the workforce and everywhere, where the pressure is on families. And we want to be able to take some of that financial pressure off, you know, with a good cause. You know, when you become part of this business, you're part of something that's bigger than you. You know, we get to literally put money straight into people's pockets. Sometimes I feel like we're, you know, more productive than the government, because it's so hard to get money out of those people. But with this business, we're putting money straight into your pocket, straight into your bank account. You can be in a positive cash flow position from day one simply by helping other people. So we're looking for people who have huge hearts, who want to look good, feel good, who want to make 2018 a bigger and brighter year than last year or the years previous to that. And I don't know any other industry, I don't know any other job or any other career that can give you the flexibility and the freedom and the choices that this industry can provide. And it's all about linking arms with like-minded people. You've heard some great stories on there tonight. A lot of people usually start on the products. They love the products so much that they take a look at the business. They start sharing it with friends and families, and their friends and families start getting healthier and happier and more positive. And the business just takes off from there. It's like a ripple effect. So how the business works is you pay a one-off startup fee, and then with that you don't have to stock any products. You get your own website, you get your own virtual office, you get all the training and support. It's basically like you're rocking up to like a university course, I guess, except on this university course, you're getting paid as you learn. And if you're someone that knew that you were put on this planet to do more with your life, if you've actually kind of lost yourself, we see that a lot with mums. They lose themselves, they lose their direction in life, their voice, their confidence, their self-worth. if that's you, if you're crying out for something that you can sink your teeth into, that can be yours and yours alone, where you know you get to talk to real adults and have adult conversations and make a difference in the world, then they're the kind of people that we're looking for. And for me, this business and my mission this year is to help as many women as possible create a full-time income in part-time hours with this business model, working from their phone, from home, because you can work anywhere in the world as long as you've got, you know, internet and your phone with you, which is really cool. We're in nearly 30 countries, which is amazing. But you all know people right now who are suffering with their health, and you all know people right now who are suffering with their wealth. And if people don't change, if they don't start thinking outside the box, start looking for other streams of income, then we're just not going to get ahead in life, you know. And that was definitely me. You know, I was taught to go to school, get a good education, be school captain, that'll get you heaps of jobs, you know, then go to university, that'll look good on your resume. I can't even tell you what I studied in university. I don't remember any of it. And most of the time my career led to other things, other areas, anything but what I did in my university course. So we're seeing out there that even the university students that are studying, 75% of them cannot find a job in the area that they just studied, which is really scary. So what they do is they go further in debt, they go and study more, or they take a job in an industry that they're just not passionate about. And to me, that is really sad, that we are settling for mediocrity. We're settling for average. We're settling for things that are not fulfilling us. And what this business allows us to do is, even if it's just a plan B and that's all it ever is for you, imagine if that plan B could provide an extra $500 a month. So at the end of the year, you've got $6,000 to take the family on a holiday. Imagine if you created a part-time income from this business that allowed you to stay home and raise your babies rather than put them in daycare and have everyone else see their first while they're growing up. Imagine being able to create a full-time income with part-time hours in this business that's going to give you more choices, more freedom, a better lifestyle, a better quality of life. So what we do is we be the example. We take the products, we love the products, and we share them. And that's all we do. And we also look for opportunities to share the business as well, because alone we can only do so much. But when we're linking arms with other like-minded individuals, we can actually make an incredible dent in the biggest problem that's facing humanity right now, and that's health. And more people are dying from food-related and lifestyle-related illnesses than ever before. And if we don't start, being the change that we want to see in that world, then as Karen said, our children are not going to live as long as we do. We're going to start dying younger and younger. We have an incredible product, an incredible program, an incredible system of how we can help people with not only their health, but with their mindset, with their positivity, with their wealth, and with their contribution. This is a way that people can give back to society and make a real difference in the world. So if this is making sense for you, if you are looking for something, there's so many strategies and ways to do this business. If you love being on social media, if you're on Facebook and Instagram anyway, then why not get paid for doing that and for inspiring other people to be healthier and happier and fitter? And why not take a chance in 2018? You just never know where this opportunity can lead. When I first came into the business, I just wanted to cover the cost of my own product. I didn't have this bigger vision of creating a full-time income from this. It was simply cover the cost of my product and earn a couple of extra $100 a month. So it can be anything you want it to be. Hopefully that's made a lot of sense. Thank you so much for jumping on. Go back to the person that shared this recording with you. And if you have any questions, get them answered. We are absolutely here to help support you on this journey. And you never know, it could be as life-changing for you as it's been for the rest of us that has shared tonight. So thanks for having me on, girls, and enjoy the rest of your week, everybody.